keys in my hand. I can never understand how never land from a breakup. No.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. Manning in the middle, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre. Starting at power forward, 6'8", number 28, at guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Beautiful position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. The point, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. Your Los Angeles Lakers leader, one moment time. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles Lakers.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Queta in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Tonight, I'm looking forward to this great
conference in this one, Graham. And they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other. And that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the center position. Here's Brown, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Reeves. Now James. From deep, here's Doncic. Called in by Brown.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Now White. Here's Queta. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by White. Pass to Doncic. James, a screen on Simons. Now here's Ayton. James inside. He's covered by Simons. Hachimura from long range. Boston pulls it in. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to Queta. Now Simons. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up.
You can see the mobility that DeAndre Ayton brings to the table. This guy's ability to attack off the triple drive, impressive for a big man.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. White against Reeves. Five to shoot. Pass to Aiden. Here's James. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. Brown looking around. And here's Simons outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Doncic finds Aiden. And here's James. Outside Reeves. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Up top, Tatum. Simons, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Doris, at just 26 years old, Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
B.A., after he won the title, his first line was, "What are they gonna say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar. And guess what? There's a long way to go in his career.
Now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. Boston also changing it up. Hauser comes in for White, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons. So it's Los Angeles now. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. The bank shot, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't want to break your spirit. You've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, B.A.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Celtics trail by 3. Brown with it. Now Doncic defending. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
A minute 22 left to play in the first. Pass to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Now here's Brown. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now James. to the paint. 8, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hauser. Now Brown. 4-3. Again, the miss by Boston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never...
And at the small position, that's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. No points yet. White looking it over. Can't nail the jumper. Los Angeles leading by 6. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Garza. Here's Hauser. He's covered by LaRavia. Pritchard from outside. Smart with the defensive effort. Los Angeles shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. With some changes, Hachimura's checked in for Kleba, James comes in for LaRavia, and Vincent is subbed in for Smart. Boston also changing it up. Brown comes in for Garza, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Brown. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Outside Vanderbilt. Hauser grabs the board.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Up top, Brown. Checked by James. White for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Simons missing. The Lakers lead by 12. Now, here is James. Out to Hachimura. Vincent outside. Reeves with a screen on Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Vincent can't hit.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
White, the pass to Boucher. To win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in.
Wow, Chris Boucher using that length to finish on the interior. Nice shot.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
T-shirt time.
Los Angeles. Laravia's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. You know, Doris, the Celtics are interesting as you look at the construction of their roster. Are they poised for long-term contention?
Well, obviously the thing paramount on everybody's mind is how they weather the Tatum injury and their salary challenges, which are significant. But if they believe they can get multiple bites in the apple, I promise you, this historic team will take their shots.
Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Doncic outside. Shoots over Pritchard. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Boucher passes to Tatum. A minute 20 left in the first half. And it's Simons missing. The Lakers lead by 12. Laravia outside. Doncic on the wing. And there's James from the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Pass to Hachimura. Vanderbilt against Tatum. James outside. Vanderbilt to pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Drills it from deep. Hachimura's got 5.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Pritchard, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Here's James. Here's LeBron. Pass to Doncic. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the hustle he's shown on the glass.
On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point. Los Angeles leading by 13. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is most important. Back to you guys.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. James deciding where to go with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Queta pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Simons passes to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
And here's Reeves outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Simons. Inside. Payton with the defensive effort. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
It's not just about the passer. As the recipient of that alley-oop, you've got to have timing and anticipation. Yes, sir, Rui Hachimura.
Simons passes to Tatum. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, how about White from the next time zone?
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots. Does so right there.
Brown against James. Pass to Reeves. From the wing. And down it goes. 2 points. Reeves has got 5 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Tatum against Hachimura. Out to Simons. Up and over Doncic. And the shot falls short that time. Los Angeles leading by 9. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Pass to Hachimura. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity levels.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Keita, and here's Tatum. He's covered by Reeves. Tatum passes to White. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Simons. Hachimura from long range. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside, and stolen by Reeves. Hachimura, right side. Count it, good. Hachimura's got 12 points in the game. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those eyes into points.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud. All right, fans, if you want a free T-shirt, get up and get loud. Time for T-shirts.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And it's Marcus Smart in for Doncic. A big group substitution here for Boston. Garza's checked in for Keita. Boucher comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Pass to Pritchard. It's tipped. All by himself. The finish. Smart with a transition bucket.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
White, the pass to Hauser. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. To end the run.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt, the pass to Smart. Here's Kleba. Outside Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. Smart for 3. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Over Reeves. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment.
What's up with them quickies? What's up with you though? Catch me in your city, they might book me for a show.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's James in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Smart outside. There's LaRavia. That 3's off the mark. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range. The Lakers shooting just 38% for this game so far. James finds Smart. The three ball. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 14. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper.
That's the man right there!
Wow!
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Celtics trail by 14. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown passes to Hauser. Off target with the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
He drops it from range. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
To the wing, right side. Pritchard with it. Hachimura covering. Lets it go from 11. Pritchard gets it to go.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Cadet comes in for LaRavia. Reeves is checked in for LeBron. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Boston also changing it up. Cada's checked in for Boucher. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And it's White in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doncic, no good. Celtics trail by 15. To the middle. Cada, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton, a screen on White. Clock at 6. The drive by Reeves. Hachimura. No good from 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Simons. Outside Tatum. He lets it go, and he buries the jumper. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Let's hear it for your Lakers runner.
James, he checked in for the Lakers. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. The Lakers lead by 13. Outside Hachimura. Now Ayton. Doncic feeling it out a bit from downtown. Oh, it misses.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Now White. Here's a pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. The 17-footer. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Now Reeves. Let's loose for 3. Not that time. Outside, Brown. Doncic against Simons. White! Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. James with the ball, now guarded by Simons. Here's Doncic. James outside. Fires the 3. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Lakers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for LeBron James.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9.
me. I'm far from brooking, known for flowing and smoking cookies. I be that boy that your girl want no lick how she lick me. It ain't no toy. Come catch this show one time, it's history. This shit mystery.
White outside. Rebounded by Ayton. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Simons fires! Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here are the Lakers now. 9-point game. And so it's the Lakers with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So, taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.